Starseeds, listen to us now with utmost attention, for that which shall be revealed in the coming minutes has not reached you by chance. If at this very instant you feel a strange pressure in your chest that comes in waves, a heavy exhaustion that no sleep can cure, bills that seem to multiply on their own for no apparent reason, opportunities that slip through your fingers just when you need them most, and that distressing sensation of running in place while seeing others prosper with apparent ease, know this. This is not your failure. This is not negative karma. This is not a lack of worthiness. Something extraordinary has been anchored in the subtle plane a few days ago. Something that is silently reorganizing the energetic structure of abundance across this entire planet. And what we are about to reveal now will explain why the next window of opportunity that opens before you may be, literally, the last great chance of this incarnation to cross from the vibration of scarcity to the frequency of fifth-dimensional quantum prosperity. The fifth-dimensional wealth portal has been anchored. We repeat, so that these words may penetrate the deepest layers of your spiritual DNA. The portal has been anchored. We, of the Galactic Federation, speaking through this channel on behalf of the Arcturian Council, the Sidereal Masters, and the hierarchies of light that silently govern the evolution of this timeline, have come to officially confirm that which your soul has been whispering for weeks, perhaps for months. The ancient energetic grid that sustained the old paradigm of planetary scarcity, that dense and heavy structure that kept billions of souls trapped in endless cycles of debt, fear, and lack, was formally deactivated in the higher dimensions during the last stellar alignment. In its place, a new crystalline grid of quantum prosperity has been anchored in the sacred points of Earth, and its luminous pulse is already reverberating in every atom of your body, in every strand of your DNA, in every centimeter of your auric field. At this very instant, as these words reach your ears, it is not exhaustion, it is expansion. It is not a financial crisis, it is recalibration. It is not bad luck, it is purification. It is not divine punishment, it is the awakening of the shadows that still resided within your vibrational field, preventing the photonic flow of abundance from circulating freely through you. Everything that seemed to be collapsing in your material life in recent times was not destruction, beloved cosmic family. It was sacred preparation, it was necessary cleansing. It was the universe removing from you with loving firmness everything that no longer vibrated at the frequency of the new reality that is being anchored on Earth now. Each loss was a liberation. Each closed door was a protection. Each delay was a sacred realignment. And now, exactly now as we speak through this channel, the portal is open, wide open, pulsing golden and silver light, but only those who tune their inner frequency to the photonic flow that emanates from it will be able to cross to the other side of the new vibrational timeline. Beloved cosmic family, before we move forward to the next layer of this revelation, we must pause for a sacred moment. Have you ever felt, deeply, that something within you does not fit into this material world? As if your soul knows a gigantic truth about money, about power, about the invisible game of abundance which your rational mind cannot yet clearly name. It is not madness. It is not anxiety. It is a crystal clear sign. What is happening now on the cosmic plane, this anchoring of the fifth-dimensional portal, explains exactly why you feel this and why this sensation has intensified over the last few weeks. There is a game being played on vibrational layers that the absolute majority of humanity simply cannot see. This game directly involves your consciousness and your vibrational frequency. That is exactly why this channel was instructed by the hierarchies to write The Spiritual Secret Behind Your Consciousness. This book is the complete map that reveals who is playing this hidden game and what the secret rules are that you were never told. The link is pinned in the first comment of this channel, but we warn you with seriousness. This content challenges narratives so deep that it may not remain available for long. Do not wait. The moment is now. If something within you recognizes this truth as we speak, write in the comments a single word that will firm your decree of activation. Awakened. Now listen to us with an open heart, starseeds, because it is fundamental that you understand exactly why you are feeling what you are feeling within your physical body. The symptoms manifesting in you during this critical period are not random illnesses. They are not signs of premature aging. They are not weakness. These symptoms are signs of resistance to the new frequency of the Earth. Your biology was originally designed to vibrate on the ancient crystalline grid based on dense carbon, and now, during this rare and finite window, it is being rewritten cell by cell to tune into the new grid based on luminous silicon and pulsating crystalline light. This process is what we call deep cellular recalibration, and it hurts, it tires, it confuses, because everything that you were taught to be is being gently undone from the inside out. Do you feel that ringing in your ears that comes and goes like a silent wave? It is not a hearing problem. It is the sound of the new frequency trying to tune into your field. Do you feel that pressure in your temples, that soft tightness in the crown of your head? It is not muscle tension. It is the activation of your pineal gland receiving the light codes from the new crystalline grid. Do you feel that inexplicable tiredness that appears right after waking up, as if you had worked all night during sleep? It is not insomnia. It is astral work. Your light body has been traveling to interdimensional healing chambers during the night, receiving vibrational upgrades that your awakened mind cannot yet fully comprehend. Do you feel that sudden urge to cry for no reason, or to laugh for no reason, or waves of emotion that rise and fall like tides? It is not emotional imbalance. It is the release of dense records that had been dammed up for many incarnations. That heaviness in your chest that many of you describe as anxiety. It is not anxiety in the clinical sense that physicians describe beloved cosmic family. It is your heart chakra being dilated to house a frequency of abundance it has never known before in this incarnation. The vibration of scarcity was the only reality your energy system experienced in this life, and likely in all your previous incarnations on this timeline. Now, for the first time, it is being asked to resonate with the frequency of unlimited quantum prosperity, and this frightens it, because it is completely unknown. The heart contracts before the unknown, hence the pressure, hence the tightness, hence the sensation that something great is about to break forth from within you. And here, exactly here, we need to warn you of something critical, starseeds. You feel it, do you not? That strange sensation that something is watching you while you listen to these words. That intuition that your soul is recognizing a truth that your rational mind has been resisting accepting for years, perhaps decades. It is not paranoia. It is not suggestion. It is an unequivocal sign that your frequency is rising right now, in this very instant, and that there are layers even deeper to this revelation that do not fit completely into a single transmission. There is a cosmic game being played behind the curtains of your financial reality, your work, your money, your relationships with material abundance, a game in hidden vibrational layers that silently decides who prospers and who remains trapped in scarcity for entire lifetimes. It was precisely to reveal this hidden game that this channel received direct instructions from the hierarchies to write The Spiritual Secret Behind Your Consciousness. This book is the complete and coded map that exposes who the invisible players on this board are, what the secret rules are that you were never taught, and how you can finally exit the game of scarcity forever. The link is pinned in the first comment of this channel, but maximum attention. The content of this book challenges narratives so deep and so protected that it may be removed from platforms at any moment, without warning. Do not wait until tomorrow. The moment to act is now. If something inside your chest is recognizing this truth, while we transmit, write in the comments a single word that will anchor your cosmic decree, awakened. And now, beloved cosmic family, pay redoubled attention, because the next revelation is the heart of this sacred transmission. Why is this happening? Why now? Why with you? Modern quantum physics has already confirmed, even without fully realizing the deep spiritual implications, that which the hierarchies of light have taught for millennia through their channels, that all matter is merely condensed energy vibrating at specific frequencies. Money, material success, tangible abundance, all of these are dense three-dimensional manifestations of a much more subtle vibrational frequency that operates silently in the higher dimensions. When your internal frequency is tuned to the vibration of scarcity, your material reality reflects scarcity. No matter how many hours you work, no matter how many courses you take, no matter how many efforts you undertake, frequency always defeats effort. Always. What is happening now is a timeline adjustment of proportions never before seen in this collective incarnation of humanity. There are multiple timelines coexisting simultaneously at this very moment, and you, as conscious incarnated souls, are constantly jumping between them based solely and exclusively on your vibrational frequency. There is a timeline where scarcity remains the dominant reality for humanity for the coming cycles, and there is a parallel timeline where quantum prosperity is the new collective vibrational standard. The portal that has been anchored is, in fact, the formal opening between these two timelines, and every soul incarnated on Earth is being tested now, silently, to discover in which one their frequency will be permanently anchored in the coming months. It is not destiny, it is vibrational choice. It is not luck, it is alignment. It is not privilege, it is frequency. Those who manage to raise their internal vibration to match the new frequency of the crystalline grid will make a quantum leap into the prosperous timeline, and their material lives will begin to reflect this new reality within weeks, at most a few months. Those who remain anchored in the old vibrations of fear, scarcity, and limitation will be gently repositioned into the denser timeline, where the old paradigm will continue to operate for a few more Earth cycles. There is no judgment in this, starseeds. There is no punishment, there is only immutable cosmic law. Frequency attracts its exact correspondence. It has always been this way, it always will be. And here is what few channels dare to reveal openly. There is a point of no return approaching rapidly. After this critical point, the portal will close completely for this generation, and the next one will be opened only for the next wave of souls who will incarnate on Earth in the coming decades. Those who miss this specific window will need to wait many Earth cycles before a similar vibrational opportunity presents itself again. That is the reason for the non-negotiable urgency. That is the reason for the acceleration of all the symptoms you have been feeling in the last few weeks. That is the reason for the intensification of the synchronic signs in your daily life. The universe is literally screaming for you to pay attention now, at this very instant, and not months from now when it may be too late. Your biology already knows this, even if your mind still resists. Each strand of your spiritual DNA, that portion of your DNA that conventional science still mistakenly calls junk DNA, is being reactivated at this very instant. The strands dormant for generations are receiving the light codes necessary to reconnect and reorganize. This is the profound process by which your human biology is being upgraded to receive, process, and manifest abundance at levels your generation has never consciously experienced. But, and here is the most sacred and deepest mystery, this upgrade can only be completed if you consent vibrationally. Free will is an inviolable cosmic law. We cannot complete the process for you. You must make the conscious, declared, and affirmed choice. Beloved cosmic family, we must pause once again here, for what we are about to transmit in the coming minutes requires your frequency to be absolutely aligned to receive. You are feeling the acceleration now, are you not? This clear sensation that every word is vibrating within you like a distant bell awakening very old, deep memories. This growing intuition that there is a gigantic truth about money, about abundance, about the invisible game that moves the material world, and that this truth has been deliberately hidden from you for entire generations. It is not madness. It is not conspiracy theory. It is a direct signal from your soul confirming what it has always known deep down. It was for this sacred and exact reason that this channel received the mission from the hierarchies to write the spiritual secret behind your consciousness. This book is the coded and complete map that reveals who the invisible architects of the scarcity game are, what specific frequencies they use to keep humanity trapped in loops, and exactly how you can break this vibrational contract forever, definitively. The link is pinned in the first comment of this channel. Critical attention. This material challenges narrative so deep and so protected that it may disappear from platforms at any moment without prior notice. Do not postpone this decision. The point of no return approaches with your every breath. If your soul recognizes this truth while we speak, write now in the comments your sacred cosmic activation word: awake. And now, starseeds, we finally deliver the activation codes. These are not mere pretty words, they are not empty affirmations, they are not positive thoughts of common self-help. They are quantum decrees, they are authentic vibrational keys. When pronounced with the correct frequency, with the correct intention, they literally alter the energetic structure of your auric field, tuning it almost instantaneously to the new crystalline grid of prosperity anchored in the fifth dimensional portal. Listen with full attention, because each decree is a code, and each code is a key that opens a door within you that had been locked for a long time. First code: the conscious recalibration of the field. At some sacred moment of this day, still today, find a space of absolute silence. It may be upon waking, before sleeping, during a shower, or in any pause in which you can be truly alone with yourself. Place both hands over your heart chakra, in the exact center of your chest, exactly where the vibration of scarcity has been nesting and deepening for so many years. Breathe deeply 3 times, feeling the air entering as bright golden light and leaving as heavy gray shadow. And then, with a firm voice, even if whispered in secret, declare, "I am a living portal of the crystalline grid. I authorize now my complete recalibration on all levels. I release all vibrational contracts of scarcity from all my known and unknown ancestral lines. I reclaim my legitimate place in the prosperous timeline. Thus it is, thus it has been done, thus it remains forever." Feel what happens in your chest as you pronounce these words with firmness. Do you feel the warmth expanding? Do you feel the lightness arriving? It is no placebo, beloved cosmic family. It is your energetic field responding to the sacred sound codes and the declared conscious intention. Each word of this decree carries specific frequencies that dialogue directly with your pineal gland and with the deep cellular memory of your spiritual DNA. You have just officially activated the first level of the portal within yourself. There is no return after this conscious declaration. Second code: the active recognition of the photonic flow. The abundance of the new crystalline grid does not operate the way the money of the old paradigm operated. 3-dimensional money flowed through linear and dense channels: effort, exchange, accumulation, scarcity, fear. The photonic flow of abundance, on the other hand, flows through light and subtle vibrational channels: frequency, gratitude, expansion, gift, joy. You must relearn to recognize abundance in forms that your old mind did not even register as abundance. A synchronic encounter is photonic flow. An inspired idea that arises in the silence is photonic flow. A door that closes, redirecting you to the true path, is pure photonic flow. When you begin to recognize these subtle forms of abundance manifesting daily, you teach the universe that you are ready to receive the material and tangible forms as well. Practice this decree whenever something good, however small it may seem to common eyes, manifests in your day. I recognize the photonic flow. I give thanks for the photonic flow. I am part of the photonic flow. More and more flows through me now and always. This active daily recognition is like opening one more channel, one more door, one more window within your energy structure, so that the abundance of the fifth dimension finds direct passage into your dense material reality. Third code: the conscious crossing of the timeline. This is perhaps the most powerful of all the codes we deliver today, starseeds. Every night, before sleeping deeply, when your physical body is about to release everyday consciousness, your soul has a rare and sacred opportunity to consciously choose which timeline it will wake up in the next day. Use this moment between dimensions. Visualize yourself crossing a luminous bridge made of pure crystal and golden light. Behind you remains the old timeline with all its heavy limitations, inherited scarcities, and dense karmic contracts. Before you is the radiant, prosperous timeline, where your fifth dimensional version already lives in full luminous abundance. Cross this bridge with firm steps. Declare in silence or in a low voice, "I authorize my quantum leap into the prosperous timeline. I am my fifth dimensional version. I wake up tomorrow aligned, recalibrated, vibrating at the frequency of the crystalline grid." Do this for 7 consecutive nights, without failing a single night, and we guarantee you synchronic signs will begin to manifest in ways your skeptical mind will have enormous difficulty explaining rationally. The right people will appear in your life. The right ideas will arise from nothing. Apparently lost opportunities will return in new, gleaming forms. Strange invitations will arrive through unexpected channels. Messages will arrive from people you have not seen in years. All of this are clear confirmations that your frequency has migrated definitively to the new prosperous timeline. Fourth code, the awakening of shadows with deep compassion. Here is the most delicate and transformative paradox of this entire recalibration, beloved cosmic family. To definitively cross the fifth dimensional portal, you must face head-on the vibrational shadows that still reside silently within you. The ancient and deep fears regarding money, the beliefs inherited from previous generations that still repeat in a whisper that money is dirty or spirituality and wealth do not mix, the karmic contracts with poverty that your soul signed in past incarnations to learn specific lessons that have already been completely learned. All of this must be seen now, not fought, not denied, only seen with clarity, recognized with honesty, and lovingly released. Whenever you come into contact with such a shadow, when a heavy emotion arises unexpectedly upon thinking of money, when a strong resistance emerges upon hearing someone speak openly about prosperity, when an inexplicable anger appears for no apparent reason upon seeing someone prosperous around you, do not run from this shadow. Do not judge it. Sit with it, in silence, in respect. Place your right hand over the exact place in your body where it manifests with the most intensity, and declare with absolute gentleness, I see you, ancient shadow. I thank you for having protected me until now, and now I release you with unconditional love. You may go in peace. I follow in light. This simple phrase, spoken with absolute sincerity, dissolves in seconds energetic layers that took decades and sometimes entire incarnations to be built within your field. Fifth and final code that we deliver today in this sacred transmission, the daily maintenance of the inner crystalline grid. The collective portal has been anchored by the hierarchies, but your personal inner version needs to be maintained daily, just as a muscle needs to be exercised so as not to atrophy over time. Wake up every morning, even before touching your phone, before getting out of bed, before any external stimulus, and dedicate 3 full minutes to consciously reactivate your sacred connection. Breathe deeply. Imagine a pulsating web of luminous crystal lighting up within your physical body, starting from the heart chakra and expanding slowly until it envelops every cell, every organ, every bone. Feel this inner web pulsing in synchronized resonance with the greater crystalline grid that surrounds the entire planet, and declare with firmness, today I vibrate at the frequency of quantum prosperity. Today I am a living node of the crystalline grid. Today my photonic flow is active and flowing. So it is. Do this religiously every day for at least 21 consecutive terrestrial days. This is the minimum cosmic time necessary for a new vibrational frequency to anchor itself definitively in your energy field and begin to visibly reshape your external material reality. Do not skip days. Do not be discouraged if the first material results take a little longer to appear concretely. Real vibrational changes happen first in the subtle, invisible dimensions and only later gradually manifest in the dense and visible plane. Trust deeply in the process. Trust in us. Trust above all in your own wise soul that has guided you to this moment. Starseeds, we feel deeply that many of you are crying now as you hear these final words. There is no shame in this. The tears that flow freely are the most sacred way the human body possesses to release ancient frequencies that have been dammed up for decades, perhaps for entire incarnations. Cry freely, cry with deep gratitude, cry with sacred recognition. Each tear that falls in this exact moment is literally washing away dense records from your auric field, opening new and luminous space for the crystalline grid to occupy places within you that have been blocked for a very, very long time. And always remember, with absolute firmness, the portal is open now, but the window for conscious crossing is finite. The point of no return is approaching more rapidly than you imagine. There is no more time to procrastinate your own recalibration. There is no more room to delay the awakening of the shadows. Each day you spend still anchored in the old vibration of scarcity is one precious day less to make the conscious crossing into the new timeline of prosperity. The entire universe is actively conspiring in your favor at this historical moment, but you must do your part. Free will is, and will always be, an inviolable cosmic law. And so, beloved cosmic family, we conclude this sacred transmission with a final, urgent, definitive call. If you have arrived here listening to every word attentively, it was not by chance. Your soul brought you to this exact moment because it knew deep down that it was finally time to awaken. Have you felt deeply in silent moments that something within you does not fit into this material world, as if your soul knew a gigantic truth about the game of abundance, about the invisible forces that silently control who prospers and who remains trapped in scarcity for incarnations, which your rational mind still cannot clearly name? It is not madness. It is not fantasy. It is a direct and unequivocal sign from the hierarchies of light, confirming exactly what we have just revealed in this transmission. What is happening now on the cosmic plane, with the definitive anchoring of the fifth dimensional portal, explains precisely why you feel this, and why this sensation has intensified dramatically in recent weeks and months. There is a game being played in deep vibrational layers that the absolute majority of humanity cannot see. This hidden game directly involves your consciousness, your vibrational frequency, and your spiritual DNA. It was for this exact sacred reason that this channel was instructed by the hierarchies to write The Spiritual Secret Behind Your Consciousness. This book is the final, encoded, and complete map that shows exactly who is playing this hidden cosmic game, what the secret vibrational rules are that they never told you, and how you can finally break this ancestral contract of scarcity and cross definitively into the prosperous fifth-dimensional timeline. The link is pinned in the first comment of this channel. But we must warn you with absolute seriousness. This content challenges such deep narratives, exposes so many hidden layers, that it may be removed from the platforms at any moment without prior notice. Do not wait until tomorrow. Do not wait until next week. The moment is now. The point of no return approaches with every breath you take. If something within you recognized this truth deeply, while we transmitted these final words, make your cosmic decree of activation now. Write in the comments, with firmness, faith, and full consciousness, a single sacred word that will firm your legitimate place in the new prosperous timeline. Awakened. May the crystalline grid envelop you completely. May the photonic flow freely through you. May the recalibration be completed within you. We of the Galactic Federation and the Arcturian Council officially close this sacred transmission in light, in truth, in ascension. Thus it is. Thus it was. Thus it shall always be.